And we're back. It's time to finish this mission, another tank one, and then reunite with our old friend Huey. By old friend, I mean asshole who sold us out and got a whole bunch of our men killed.
Your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time.
There's a time limit?
Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck.
I like the sound of that.
So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
Let's go, D-Dog.
Careful down there, boss.
Should have taken the dog. Alright, well. Oh. Let me get that guy before he gets away. At least stall him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh. Yeah, I should have brought the horse. Can I switch buddies? Wow, you have to do the whole mission over. That's such a pain. Alright, whatever. I'll just cut the end part, I guess. Nope, it's already too far. Shit. Should've brought the horse. Maybe I should've gotten a better chopper. Nah, he's too far.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Oh, we're stopping for a bit. Gotta keep going. Oh, God, that's... You know what? Setting up in the previous spot is pretty good. Let's go...
Marker placed.
Oh, I'm really salty about that shit, though. That's okay. I'll cut out this.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
It takes about 4 rockets to destroy one truck, so... Hold up, what is this? Something in the back? Oh, okay. Alright, we're back here. Oh no, it's too close to the base. Gotta go to our next ridge. Yep, right here. Good old faithful. Should I? Nah, after I, I'll do this shit again.
Good.
Yo, keep
Good
petting your dog.
Good. Good dog.
I have left another way. Oh, I guess I could have just kept going north.
A target has left the mission area.
Yeah.
It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated.
Come on. Now just play the waiting game. Damn. That was a goof.
Target eliminated.
Target.
Great. Now on to the next.
Please select a drop point.
Boss, we spotted a
Supplies
four-wheel drive
requested.
transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Did it last time.
The map has been updated. Supply drop complete.
Alright, you know what? Let's go rescue that prisoner. They're far off over there. Just gotta pop them in the tire.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Wearing a helmet? God damn, you are wearing a helmet. Slam. Dude, that's serious damage.
He's coming too. Roger that. You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
On my way back.
Boss, that prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area.
I'm not quite sure what staging area actually means.
The map has been updated.
Oh, I guess I could listen to some, listen to cassettes while we wait.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims have revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership.
Clouds.
With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant.
Yeah, that's what he thought about Vietnam too.
Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam already happened at this point. Alright.
The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can.
Target elimination confirmed. Got any more in you?
Turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Should have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die.
Target eliminated.
To show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then
All right, boss.
another village in retaliation.
Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck.
Supplies
Apparently its
requested.
cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
The
Tread
map
carefully,
has
boss.
been updated. Supply drop complete.
Alright, gotta make these 4 shots count. Whoa! Alright, if they round that corner, I'm screwed.
You've eliminated half the targets. Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Oh shit, that's not good.
The map has been updated. Please select a drop. Supplies requested.
How will I put it on a place where I can't reach? Super screwed now because I have to wait for those supplies to get here.
Supply drop complete.
Alright, just in time.
КВ-26, потерял противника. Ищу последние точки соприкосновения. Прием. Это КП, понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
Come on. Where's that truck? Is it going the other way?
3 minutes remaining.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
КП-26, противник скрылся из виду. Начинаю поиск. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи. Штаб, это КП. Понравился огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага.
Alright,
Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости.
I'll be taking this.
Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб. Штаб, это КП. Штаб, прием.
Can you carry 2 rocket launchers? That'd be pretty weird. Probably not. Alright. Let's see if I can run over there and
Only
take
2
them out
minutes
fast
remaining.
enough.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. has been updated.
Alright, man. Hopefully I don't get myself blown up here.
You gotta extract him.
Not gonna lie, that rocket really helps. That's all of them. Only missing one.
The enemy reinforcements have stopped. No targets remaining.
Oh, that's all of them. Hey!
Infiltrate the hot zone.
Alright, well.
Please select a land support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
And now we just wait. Oh. Get those rewards. Spent a lot of expenses. Hopefully, the payment will. Got rid of all those vehicles like you asked. Ooh, I'll take that.
Development project.
Oh,
has
all
been
B
added.
ranks, so good. What Alright, gotta keep recruiting.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Come on. It's really annoying that the loading times are happening when you can't move and things are happening.
On station at LZ. Stop. Это кафе. Понравилось огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ.
Come on. Yeah, somehow I'm standing here looking at my iPhone when my my helicopter above me.
Это кафе. Ответьте. Stop. Ответьте. Stop. Stop. Это кафе. Stop. Прием.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Alright, let's go. Do I get to keep the plans for this rocket launcher? It's pretty useful. Locking on and not having to worry about aiming that shit.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There you go. Oh, hey. Alright, new skill,
Development
sneaking
project
knife.
has been added.
What does that do?
Mission complete. Phew. At least you made it out in one piece.
Oh, damn. Oh, because I did a lot of alerts. Well, I mean, I'm using a rocket launcher, man. What do you want from me? I'm using a rocket. Oh, elite soldier. Ooh, electro spinning specialist. I'm not quite sure what that does actually. Let's do some quick management.
Side ops list updated.
Ooh, new
The
side.
scientist Emmerich wants us to find him so he can defect. He should be inside Serac power plant. Make contact with him.
Come on, why is this taking so long? Spazzing with my hand over here. There we go. Let's do some staff management. Our C's my lowest now. My support unit still needs some help, but it's fine. Hold on. Oh no. Gotta go through the load time again. I should just play offline for the segments that I'm gonna stream. Yeah, this really like kills the experience. Wait, what? Why is this?
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
Yeah, I mean if you're E, I'm not gonna tolerate this here.
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
Any more, oh, no one else in the break? Alright, we're good. Alright, let's, oh, no main missions left. Time to go get Huey. Oh, damn, what is this? Capture the legendary brown bear. I'm gonna wait until I have better trank darts to do that shit.
Please select a landing zone.
I can't? What's the closest one? Oh, that's pretty far. Why is it so hard to get in there? Alright, whatever, fine. Should I do the horse? I definitely don't need the rocket launcher. Yeah, sorry buddy. But D-Dog's really useful when you have to... I really wish you could use both, man. It doesn't make any sense. Why can't we have both? Alright. Well, the dog's gonna help a lot in infiltrating the thing. Like, the horse will help you get there faster, but... Just waiting for Prestige Raid for Destiny 2 now. There's really not much else. Kind of burned through all the other content. PvP doesn't really interest me, so I'm not super into that. Let's go. Afghanistan. Check a vehicle or something?
Marker placed.
$1,500 away? That's a lot of cassettes to listen to. Let's go.
Be careful down there, boss.
Go get Huey.
Petey makes a pretty good partner, huh, boss? Too early to say. Yeah? Just seeing him come back makes me real proud. What breed is he? He's not a husky. You're right. Siberian Husky is a cross between a Spitz-type dog and a wolf. I think Petey might have some wolf blood in him, too. He isn't just smart. He's also shown remarkable judgment. If he doesn't do what you want him to, he's just doing what he thinks is right in the situation. And he's steady under fire. Remember, he's no lap dog. But learn his strengths, and you'll understand each other soon enough. You'll make one hell of a team.
Ocelot, why don't you take it upon yourself to train him?
Why?
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a wild cat raising a dog?
I have an eye for him. I know at first glance, he'd make the right partner for you. And I figured it was about time he got out.
I wonder what happens to him, because I mean, he's not in the canon, right? Just...
There, you see? I knew you liked him.
I don't know about that yet. I still think he's trying to figure me out, too.
I'll spend some more time with him. You'll see how helpful he can be.
What about you?
I prefer to work alone.
Ocelots don't hunt in packs.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm glad you like him. Dee Dee's really taking to you, too. And to going on your walks.
Awesome.
Don't be shy about taking him with you in the future.
I'll think about it.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, whoa. Man. Did it smell people from that far away? Damn. Oh, no running.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, it's pretty heavily fortified. Alright, let's get some more cassettes up in here.
A sniper known as Quiet is lurking in the Afghan wilderness. This Quiet has performed a string of hits on Soviet officers. The attacks always occur in the same area.
Okay, so she was... Oh, she was part of
no traces whatsoever.
Skull Faces.
They've even posted guards, but they never spot a thing. And then before you know it, another body's lying on the ground.
She has the...
You ever heard of someone who operates like that? No matter how still and silent a person tries to be, they always create some kind of ripple. Be it breathing, a heartbeat, eating, excreting, body temperature, sweat. If this sniper can really vanish completely,
Wow.
that's just not human. I guess Quiet is the right name. But what is Quiet's objective? The local guerrillas wouldn't use this kind of tactic. I just can't see them hiring some superhuman mercenary.
Oh,
And the Soviet
went the wrong way.
officers who've been killed, they were all opposed to or skeptical of the secret weapons development being conducted in the area. Sure, they were a problem for those supporting it, but the Soviets have nothing to gain by killing them. So we have an assassin with superhuman combat skills who isn't working for the guerrillas or the Soviets. Miller has a theory that this sniper is a hitman for Cypher. He thinks it's time we
Miller was
silence
right.
Quiet for good.
Well, not about
But
that
I'm
part.
against the lethal treatment. I say we bring the sniper back alive and break that silence. Because even if this Quiet doesn't say a word, there's still plenty we can learn. Just remember this, boss. If our hunch is right, you'll be on this sniper's hit list too. If things seem a little too quiet when you're in the field,
Yo, Peppy
watch
the
out.
hair nose.
Quiet's out there somewhere. And if possible, this is one sniper I want back here breathing.
Alright.
Marker removed.
Oh, wait, what did I get? Ah.
Development project has been added.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space, and she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance.
Yeah, she's awesome. We get
All
it.
that, while
We
the
got a whole
chopper
bunch of
was taking
cutscenes. Like,
evasive
oh yeah, she's
maneuvers.
awesome.
Some of the best target leading I've ever known. She has a superhuman sense of spatial awareness. You put her in a fighter jet, and she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking. You and Quiet could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most.
In particular,
What does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke.
you gave her an opening. And?
Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances.
You made me the bait.
Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here.
We tried communicating with her through writing. That didn't work either.
Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it.
Like
If
that?
you try to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net, but it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, base facilities, nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated sighs. But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
Do you think she betrayed Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers.
How
You'll be
many
the first
enemies
to know
we
if
got in this
something
power
comes up.
plant? Well, we got a lot.
Why not look in on her yourself once in a while?
Right.
Analysis complete. Analysis
Got some decent
complete.
abilities? Alright, let's go.
You've made it to Surat Power Plant. Emmerich should be beyond the gate at the northern edge of the facility. We have no idea what he's doing back there. Let's go find out.
Gotta wait for him to turn the light away from me. Come on. There you go. Oh, goddamn, wear our helmets. Okay. I got this guy. I don't need a vehicle.
The map has been updated.
Take all your...
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright, there aren't that many enemies in this area. Let's get a cassette tape, I guess.
You gonna extract him?
Boss, Quiet still hasn't made any moves. It's got me thinking.
What?
If you took her on a mission, she might break her silence.
You want to let her out?
Sure. Make her no different to the others. Everyone you pick up works for themselves, right?
Oh,
But
whoa,
her,
whoa.
I say work with her.
Got caught
See
by
what
that.
happens. I wouldn't ask this of anyone but you. On missions, I'll make sure we have someone observing from a distance, and she won't be allowed access to all of the base. As for Miller, well, sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. The best part is, hiding is her specialty. If no one sees her leave the base, the staff will be none the wiser.
And if she gets away?
If that happens, you'll have to take care of her. But I have faith in you, boss. I think Quiet sees something in you.
It's a big risk.
But it's for the good of all of us. And besides, you can't deny her talent. Her unique skills and
Oh,
abilities
this...
would give you
How
a
the
hell
hell
of an
did you
edge
get
out
so many
there.
people all
I'll
of a
think it
sudden?
over.
Analysis complete.
They're all pretty strong, too.
Analysis
Yeah, they all got good
complete.
skills. Alright, we're going.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Take this nice and slow.
Знаешь что-нибудь об этом оперативнике-одиночке? Постоянно передаю.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, getting pretty good at headshots now. Cool. How are you? What are your stats?
Analysis complete.
Eh, C's okay. do want to get those two guys. Oh, they're too close.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I want someone, yeah, to come over here. Somewhere I can hide. How do I lure him over here? Oh shoot, nope, that's too many. Oh fuck. Woo. Thank God none of those guys were wearing helmets. If any of those guys were wearing helmets, I would have been screwed. Woo. Shoot, I need to.
Please select supplies requested.
Источники известен. Прием! КВC, понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Supply drop complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Just gonna extract all of them.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Sets.
How long are we gonna keep that woman here? You mean quiet? My personal feelings aside, she's putting everybody on edge. You should hear the stories. I got sick from just standing guard at her cell. I won't stand on the same platform as that witch. She hit me for no reason.
What is this, a private army or a kindergarten?
The thing is, they're all serious. They're faced with something they don't understand, and a kind of mass hysteria has broken out.
Wonderful.
I've gotten wind of countless plots to take her out.
Whoa.
There are no grounds for this suspicion whatsoever. Put yourself in her shoes, assuming they see her as a prisoner here. No, even more so, if they do, she deserves to be treated humanely. I always thought our men were a bit more noble-minded, but... Look, I understand this is a stressful line of work, but to make her the scapegoat...
You've got it wrong. Quiet? She's with Cypher. We have men that lost their buddies to her organization.
You can say that.
Gotcha.
Just her. Plenty of the men used to fight for another side. But they've all put that aside to work for the boss.
Oh, it's an argument
Cypher is
between
different.
Miller and
And if you ask
Awesome.
me, the boss is the biggest problem. Why is he protecting her? Some of the guys are starting to suspect him of... I don't agree with keeping her here either.
So what's your move? Throw her out? Kill her?
Oh.
You gonna extract him?
Take it to Cypher. And her physical abilities are outstanding. We could use someone like her.
That'll make me sick.
Her marksmanship, speed, stealth capabilities for a start. Then,
Oh, hello.
The other
You got your
things
radio
we
comms? Destroy that
Wyatt
shit.
appears to be able to use both eyes as master eyes simultaneously. That lets her track targets of different focal lengths at once. While looking through the scope with one eye, she can look for new targets with the other. That's
Why
why
the
she
hell are
has
you
the
making her
lead
so
in
OP?
She can operate alone, no matter the
Oh,
circumstances.
no.
See, I told you she's a freak. No one would be able to control her.
No, there's one person who could.
Hey, you trying to get the boss killed?
Well, why don't we talk to him? See if he's willing to take her along.
Oh, he's got the... Okay, so he's got night vision, that's
It's
why.
his decision to make. The two of them might even make a good team.
Gotcha. Oh, I gotta be careful of those guys.
Analysis complete.
How many more dudes are there? Oh, he's up there. Let me destroy the air. Destroy the air support so I can freaking
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
get some C4. Let's destroy this thing. It's probably gonna send some guards coming, but take care of that.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Information gathering. Mainly human and SIGINT. They plant scouts and moles in the field. These operatives will blend into the local populace and work under the guise of a resident, or disguise themselves as travelers and ask around for information. They observe targets using various hidden bugs, cameras, and transmitters, and by tapping their satellite and
Do
phone
they have any dudes
communications.
left? I don't think they do.
Analyzing all this information creates a clear picture of
Pretty sure I
how
got
wars
everybody.
and the PFs fighting them are changing. This data can also be used for threat assessment when deciding whether to accept contracts from certain clients.
All right.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Let's see what's going with Huey for now after 9 years. That's gonna be. He was okay in Peace Walker, but I mean, to be fair, he did have a tendency to betray his employers, even then. Oh, we gotta do the starring thing every episode. Oh? They're soldiers, they're wearing the helmets. Oh damn, those guys are pretty. They're well geared.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on.
The changes have already been finalized.
Oh damn, they made them.
It's not operational yet. The remote piloting and AI control haven't reached the application stage.
Who said anything about an AI? That was Coldman's mistake 10 years ago.
Be that
reference
as
to Peace
it may,
Walker.
We'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urgency, but we need more time to finish it.
Oh.
Right. Planning on leaving us, Doctor?
Huh? What?
I'm taking your legs back!
Is it on a tether?
So you're just gonna kill me?
Sahelanthropus is mine now. Listen, I may dwell in the dark, but I refuse to be judged by your standards. Traitor!
You know, when you're in a business that,
give you what's coming to you.
you know, people backstab and switch sides all the time. Why does...
Take him to the
Got like
base.
this weird mech walker thing.
Transporting Emmerich to the base camp and returning
Can't be
to
good for your
base.
posture.
We're shutting down. All units, strike camp and clear out.
We still have use for him.
Huh. Let's take that walker out, probably. Or can I sabotage that walker, that metal gear right now? save us a lot of time and just blow that thing up right now. But, huh. Well, at least there's a checkpoint, because this place is probably pretty heavily guarded. Oh? Oh, damn, we go straight into episode 12? Oh.
Side op completed.
No doubt about it, boss. That man is your extraction target, Emmerich. The weapon system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it. Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviet space camp. I've marked it on the map. Make your way to that base camp.
The map has been updated.
Oh, problem. I don't think I can extract people here, so... Alright, I'm gonna just question them and then take them out, I guess. Well.
Spit it out.
Sorry, bro.
The map has been updated.
Sorry, bro. But, can't extract you guys, so I have no use for you here. Hey, conveniently located documents. What's up?
Intel file obtained. Extraction arrived at Mother
We've got a
Base.
fix on the target. I've updated your map info. Check it on your iDroid.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, I actually got to infiltrate the base? How the hell do I get in? Oh, man, there's no map. Wonderful. This might take a while.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow.
How am I supposed to get these back then? Alright, whatever. We're clearly not supposed to be here. How do we get through the door? Gotta be a way in. Can't open this. Do I just go around? I guess I just go around. Alright.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
What? Oh, okay. Now I do have to journey over there.
Emmerich's somewhere in that facility. Where could the entrance be?
Do I have to go get that scumbag after all?
Gunship. A single burst from his machine gun could cut a man in half.
Oh.
Tread carefully, boss.
Oh god. The guards respawned. That's not good. This might take a bit. I guess I could just checkpoint and finish this next time. Eh. Shit. Turn around. Oh, can I even... The gunship's gonna see if I try to pull in somebody, right?
The map has been updated.
Alright, let's
Analysis complete.
see if I can pull in somebody. Oh, okay, I can maybe destroy that thing. Because it does land. Let's see if I can...
You gotta extract him.
Oh, there's too many people that way. Better to just go through. Oh, there's so many enemies. Oh, they got the freaking night vision on, too. Alright, you know what? Going in close. Slam. Oh, what? Oh, I goofed. That was supposed to be a chain. No, I'm gonna get shredded. I'm probably just gonna die.
He's coming too. Roger that.
No, if I had managed to press the button, I might have gotten it, but yeah. Now they're alerted. Hey, I'm not heavy firing anything. I'm getting fired. Oh, sandstorm! Thank you. Thank you, Jeeves. Got mad lucky. Oh, it was a sound plan. I could have gotten both of them, but I neglected to press the R2. I cannot even see where I'm going.
Did you see that, boss? That giant weapon system that disappeared into the cave? I've heard it was the Kremlin's biggest secret.
Wait, the Soviets control that thing?
That doctor has been working on it. And the man with the skull for a face. It's been on my mind since you encountered the skulls during the honeybee mission. It's really him. Boss, he is the commander of Cypher Strike Force XOF. And probably the mastermind of the attack 9 years ago.
Oh, let's go.
I thought he and Zero parted ways. I'll look into it. You just focus on the mission.
Gotcha. Oh.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You guys are pretty useful. Oh, shoot. The sandstorm should have missed my, my little exit.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I get better at the dual takedowns thing, but maybe D-Horse would have been better. Any stage where you have to run long distances, probably.
Extraction arrived at an enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, 1,200 more meters. Put some more, play some more cassettes and we're good.
You were hospitalized in Decalia,
Oh, no, I
a
already
British
used that
sovereign
one.
base area on Cyprus. It's part of British Gosh, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them. That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets.
Oh, we heard
We
the
were on
first
the
few
zero
parts.
line that day, the Afghan side. On our way back from training Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention.
Enemy presence
But for us,
detected.
that was the whole point.
Updated.
The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave the strange report.
Can I get
He said he
3?
could see skulls in the mist.
Unlikely. Let's go sneak past him.
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other, but one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. That mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there.
When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one.
Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner.
But they had other motives.
Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan.
That's why they had Paz, still Zeke.
Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us.
We stopped the launch.
And yet they still took us down. Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted. We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive?
I don't know. Was Zero really... All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this.
What do you mean?
We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with.
We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've gotten.
Oh no. 1,
Or even
2. Yeah.
the new Mother Base started
Just
out
spam
as
R2.
a drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their project fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us. It was just scrap on stilts. So with a few dummy construction companies set up as fronts, we started renovating the half-finished rig. From the outside, it looked like
You gotta extract him.
on rails.
Kaz, you...
What?
I see what you're doing. Recreating the Mother Base we had 9 years ago. Only this time.
That's right. The Mother Base Cypher thought they destroyed will return from the grave to kill them. We'll prove to the world that we were the victors.
And if we lose again?
They can't fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight. And when our organization gets too big, we split it across companies. Any company that draws attention gets liquidated, and its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most BFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business, the minnows go bankrupt all the time. We've never aroused suspicion. Plus, we have Huey.
Huey?
Human Exploitation Company.
The hell is
It's a
that?
business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency.
Kaz, that's...
Remember what they were trying to accomplish?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel network on site. Then they stay in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts. Huey's strength is that it has a cutout at each level. You get your job from one guy, then you hand it off to another. No one has direct access. It's a perfect black box. Huey members also work their way into the superpowers intelligence agencies to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work. We
Man,
have those
PMCs
countries
are
by
serious business.
That's our deterrent when we need it.
networking. In the intelligence community?
Sure, that's how we've grown this far. And when you go out on missions, intel from Huey will be there to back you up.
Oh man, there's so many enemies.
Cypher has its eyes on us.
Gonna have to sneak
The only
my way
reason I'm not dead is that they needed to know where you were. Figured if you woke
You
up,
gotta extract him.
go straight to you.
That's why you made that ruckus at the Zero line.
Yeah,
to make their own surveillance work against them. I think it took some of the heat off Cyprus.
Kaz.
Then I just had to wait for you to save me. And I've gotten used to waiting.
Kaz.
That's not all. It was a good chance to scout the market. And with the West wanting the Soviets out of Afghanistan, their agencies are bursting at the seams with funding. Boss, let's start by building up our Afghan presence.
Oh god, there's so many. Oh,
Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles?
We're at the center of the world here.
We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean.
Come on. Lebanon,
oh,
Sri
there's
Lanka,
too many of
East
them. I
Timor,
can't like.
and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course.
So it's prime real estate for a mercenary.
Oh,
Exactly. Latin America isn't as close as I'd like.
Oh no.
And her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor.
Owes us.
The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the West wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size. But South Africa is home
I
to
think
some
I have to
heavy
get rid of an
PF.
air radar.
Too much for the Seychelles to handle.
Oh damn.
In
Got-
the end, they accepted help from the
got a
Tanzanian
chopper.
army.
Oh no, it's
and
busted
quelled the
chopper.
coup. We set up the deal and handled on-site tactical instruction. That led to some training work for the Seychelles military. And when we put down a mutiny within their forces, well, we made a lot of people happy. They don't pay us. They just let us have a piece of their offshore territory on the promise we'll come running if something else happens.
So we're bodyguards, too.
It's a good setup. We can only take Mother Base so far here. We'll have to find somewhere else when this place starts getting big.
Aren't you being a little hasty?
Nothing hasty about it.
Oh no.
You're back with us now.
So, Kaz,
Alright, bark.
the ship that took us from Cyprus, it used to be a whaler.
Yeah, a Japanese vessel. How was the voyage?
It was... stimulating.
Well, she was part of a whaling fleet up until a few years ago. Her displacement isn't anything to write home about, but she can really move. She still had plenty of
Hopefully
life
that guy's
left in
not
her,
looking.
but then the work dried up. Global opposition to whaling has been mounting for years.
Is that right?
The push to ban it has been gaining traction for a little over a decade. Individual species came under protection as the years went on. And then 2 years ago, the IWC adopted
Gotcha.
a moratorium on commercial whaling. Several countries,
Oh, we
including
got blueprints.
Japan,
Yes,
fought
I
it
do
to
need
the bitter
blueprints.
end. But eventually, most whaling companies had no choice but to throw in the towel. You ever tried whale snake?
Can't say that I have.
When I was a kid in Japan, practically everybody ate it.
That good, huh?
The country was poor in those days, and whale was cheap. International opinions changed since then. In any case, that's why we were able to get a bargain price on the
Need
ship.
those blueprints.
Of course, we did end up spending 5 times the purchase price in modifications. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Communications gear, while keeping the whaler look intact.
Oh no.
Right now, she's going around conducting SIGINT missions. In the future, we plan to use her as a communications relay base
shit.
between you and Mother Base. And also as a chopper resupply vessel.
The sun is starting to
Diamond
rise.
docks.
That's bad.
The word diamond, He's coming too. Roger that.
It means indomitable, unyielding. Other words for the stones often
Get my way over there.
eternal bond, fortitude.
I can't. How the hell do I cross through the middle?
The same is true of the Star of Bethlehem flowers you laid on the boss's grave. They represent
Oh, and they got Chopper up in there?
As
Oh,
well as
that's not
chastity.
good.
yielding to no man while maintaining one's virtue. In other words, staying loyal to something.
It's gonna be harder to hide. It's gonna be harder to hide once the sun comes up. Oh, okay. Found a weapon. I really want that blueprint, but you know what? Let's go. Oh. I don't think I can knock him out in one go. they know where I am? Shit, they probably do. Alright. Run. Can I wait? Is there a wait option? Ah, there's a back door. Ah, you need a freaking ID card though. Run. Oh, nope, can't jump over freaking barbed wire.
Marker placed.
Oh no.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
Well, they lost sight of me. So. Oh hey! Alright, I gotta get in there. Oh, freaking locked. And it's closed. How the hell am I supposed to? There's a back way in. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. So the door is open. Oh, it only closes locks when the alarm sounds. Yo, nobody in the warehouse?
You have arrived at your destination.
I'll take that. I hope whatever the hell it was worth it, because I just went through hell to get this thing. Alright, Huey, I'm taking you out. Let's go. Blinded by glare. Oh, just waiting here? Alright.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Go around the other way.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Воздушный шар только что унес одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием. Это КП, понял. Усилить безопасность и найти нарушителя. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий 9.
Go the long way around.
Прием. Это КП, понял. Оставайтесь на чеку. Конец связи. Штаб, штаб. Это КП.
It's kind of funny the posters are worth like 500 GMP each.
Потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться
Oh,
поблизости.
they actually are searching. That's not good.
Штаб, это КП, ответьте! Штаб, ответьте, штаб! Штаб, это КП, штаб, прием!
You have arrived at your destination.
What the hell is this? Oh. Am I gonna get attacked? Oh no, it's the Peace Walker AI. I recognize the design.
Who are you? Snake? It's not you, is it?
Hey! It's just a machine.
Wow. That means a lot. That's a lot different meaning in 2017 than it does in 1980.
Are you?
Dr. Emmerich.
Snake?
Yeah, that voice
Hey,
acting is
what
not
gives?
great.
Ah! Let me go! No! Give me back my legs!
Right on schedule. Now bring him back to Mother Base.
Alright.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Take this thing with me?
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by.
Wait, what?
Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
Hang on a second.
Where?
Let's use the walker
Mission
gear on
info
him.
has completed. The
There's a
map
special
has
one
been
here at the
updated.
lab. Only I can activate it, and I'll tell you how to operate it.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toy.
Ah, give it a shot.
It is a long way there. Why don't you use that walker gear of his? No way. We can't trust him. How do we know his crap will even work? Well, it's better than carrying the man the whole way. Boss, use the walker gear to escape.
Wait. How do I fit him on this, though? Ah, okay, there you go.
I'll start it up. Get this off me! Here we go. They're single pilot machines. Whoa! Hey!
No, just dump him on the ground. Hey, no more than he deserves. Seriously, though, how am I gonna take him with me? No, seriously, how do I pick him up?
I was developing a bipedal weapon for the Soviet Union. It hasn't been deployed
Yo,
yet.
you just hold him like this?
Once the walker gear is finished, they'll have a huge advantage in close combat. And once they add my masterpiece into the equation, this war will be over. The Soviets will win.
Yeah, sure, that's nice, except you're an asshole.
Helicopter requested.
Where the hell is it? Oh, it's over there?
Cypher's interest in it.
Oh, it must be making mad noise.
9 years ago, we invited that nuclear strike force. It was Emmerich who brought them there. He's been underground ever since, working with Cypher.
Can you reload?
I thought the inspection was real. I swear it. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Snake. We should never have had that. That's the reason Mother Base.
Oh my god, he's one of those guys. It's everyone's fault but mine. What an asshole. Okay, when they give the doctor his own walker, why the hell did they put him? Why the hell did they put a Gatling gun on it? I mean, he's supposed to be a scientist.
Creating bipedal weapons. 9 long years. Forced to do whatever they said.
Yeah, well, no more than you deserve, asshole. Let's take the walker with us, too. Oh, hey, what's up? No, not taking cover? Mistakes were made.
Bag off, will you? Can't breathe. You came to save me, right?
On station at LZ.
There we go. Alright. I'm assuming there's gonna be a couple of cutscenes where Miller's really angry. Oh crap, it's that guy again.
Philanthropist? How?
So that's the Metal Gear he built for the Soviets.
Impossible! It can't be active!
Doctor, you're as useless as I thought. This is the real Sahelanthropus. You and your friend will die here.
We're not friends.
Behold! Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
Yeah, he's really into this. What is a freaking heat? It's got a freaking pile bunker? Damn. What are we gonna do about this? Oh god.
Support helicopter requested.
Can I not use this thing?
Eric's extraction comes first.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
PLC.
Dude, it's... How the hell am I supposed to do that?
If you don't get away from that thing, it'll bring down the chopper.
I'm supposed to outrun it?
Slip somehow. Stay behind cover as you move.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Alright. I'll do a sneaking thing away from a freaking giant. Oh no. Come on. Come down.
Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet. All right, the chopper's touching down. Don't waste any time getting on board. And don't forget Emmerich. Boss, hide.
It's a bit late for that. Let's go.
Nice work. Keep it up.
Where's the Gatling gun? Yeah, let's go.
Here it comes. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake him off.
Where? Oh fuck. Oh no. Shooting in the head. Oh. Yeah, right. No matter how powerful a machine is, it's only as strong as its weakest part. Maybe we should reduce it to scrap just in case?
Bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a Sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Oh, completed. Press on new skill.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project
Oregon
has
5
been added.
AM MRS. Eh. They're
Mission
all lethal
complete.
weapons. I don't
Great
much care
work.
for that. Codename Bear. Skip this shit. Cat's about to do some waterboarding? Oh no, Ocelot.
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them.
Oh, yeah, we're just
He's
gonna
the
accuse
traitor, Snake.
We're just gonna accuse everybody.
What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth.
Oh, please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't.
Truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do.
Miller's seeing suspicion
There's no proof
everywhere,
yet.
though.
Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa.
Oh,
instead.
are we about to head to a
Cypher
next
is
area?
pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa. What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. A Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Well, time to go to the next area, I guess. Rewards, what do we get? Yo, get that bear. Got a radar specialist. Yo, brutal hippo, come on, man. I have to fire this guy now. Unsanitary. I guess we can just go to the next hub area. Damn, that took a while. prone and readying a weapon, you can quickly move left or right. I actually didn't know that. You have to press into the... Come on. Damn, these load times. Whew. Alright.
There's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
Alright, that's it for now. We made a lot of progress. Big story times. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.